Thank you. In 1943, Pearl Buck wrote, "Race prejudice is not only a shadow over people of color, it is a shadow over all of us." 72 years later, her words are especially poignant. Though progress has been made, the power of racism remains among us. Racism is an ugly, hairy word that makes most of us ache. We don't want to acknowledge its presence, and that is part of what makes it so powerful. That which cannot be named is nearly impossible to vanquish. The symptoms of racism take many forms and are plain to see if we look. Black infants are more than twice as likely to die as white infants. Black students are 13% less likely than their white classmates to graduate from high school. In 2013, the median wealth of white households was $141,900 compared to just $11,000 for black households. Black women are 6 times as likely to be sent to prison as white women, and black men die on average 5 years earlier than white men. When we talk about these things, we name it poverty, we name it poor life choices, we name it bad luck. When a young black girl at a pool party in Texas finds herself face down on the ground with a grown man's knee in her back, we call that discipline or a lapse in judgment. When the Confederate flag flies on the back of a truck or above a state capitol, we name it heritage. And somehow, when a man filled with hate walks into a church and declares he wants to kill black people, and then he does, we name that mental illness. When we cannot even name what happened in Charleston for what it was, an act of terrorism fueled by racism, we have little hope of creating a world that is more just and equitable. The Reverend Dr. William J. Barber II said of Charleston, "The perpetrator was caught, but the killer is still at large." We have to name that killer for what it is so we can start addressing the root of these issues rather than the symptoms. And until we do, we will continue losing the lives of our black friends and neighbors, and their lives matter enormously. Thank you, Madam President.